Hey, Team 7A, it's Mr. Aglietti, and I'm here to help you figure out how to best get into Blackboard for you, for your parents, for whoever's helping you out. It's a really powerful tool, but sometimes getting in there and like finding your way around isn't quite so easy. So I'm here to help you out. All right, so the first thing you need to do is actually get there. And the two ways to get there are by typing into prrams.org, and up comes like the PRRAMs, all these sites that are listed for the school. You can go straight to middle school. And then if you look down here in the corner, that BB stands for Blackboard. Your other option is to go to the actual Blackboard site on your own. So you have to type in prsd.blackboard.com. That comes this. And I'm going to use a former student of mine. She already graduated, so I'm going to use hers. And so you type in your username and then your password, and you log in, and it'll look something like this. Now, she's still enrolled in academic physics, organic chemistry, and Spanish 3, which she'll be kicked out of there eventually. But for now, don't worry about it. You might have reading there or science or health and gym or whatever it happens to be. Whether you're in my fundamentals of pre-algebra class, my pre-algebra class that's current, or my pre-algebra class that's compacted and extended, all three sites look kind of the same. So knowing that, you can get into one, you can get into anything. All right, so under what you'll see is my class here, sometimes you'll see an announcement. Right now, there's two announcements that are listed, and they'll go away eventually. Upcoming week, there's an announcement for that, and like a welcome to the middle school kind of thing from me. So go ahead here and click on the course that you want to get into. In this case, Fundamentals of Pre-Algebra, and up will come this screen right here. This screen right here is helpful because everything here along the side is what you might need for any particular class. Now, this is called the launch page, and launch page for my personal Blackboard site goes to the week at a glance. Now, the week at a glance is posted every week, generally on Sunday around 5 o'clock, and it will last until the next Saturday around like noon or 1 o'clock in the afternoon, something like that. And then the next one will post again the following Sunday at around 5 o'clock. But other things that you can look at are going to be announcements like welcome to my class, talking about next week, things like that. Unit packets. Now, unit packets are super important. I'm going to click on that to kind of show you what they look like. So a unit packet basically goes through each unit that we do. Sometimes it might last for a week or two, sometimes closer to a month. It sort of depends. Right now, the unit packet that we have is a packet on integers. And if you click on that, you're going to see that all of these things in here deal with the current topic we're doing right now, which is integers. There'll be notes in there, there'll be worksheets in there, there'll be reviews in there, there'll be like maybe some games sometimes play in there. Basically, anything that's paper and pencil that I want you to have is going to be in this packet. Now, if you are a hybrid kid, I will give you this packet when you're in school. If you're a full virtual kid, you'll have to actually print this thing up. I'd recommend kind of page by page as we go through class. And the best way to know that is either ask me or look at my week at a glance, which we'll talk about here in a second. Okay, another thing, completed notes. So as we go through notes in class, and blank notes are part of those packets that I was talking about a second ago, completed notes are actually notes that I've done in previous years. So for example, the notes we're doing on Monday in the order of operations, I have done those before, and I have pre-completed and pre-filled copies here to kind of go back and maybe verify your stuff after the fact, or maybe if you weren't feeling good that day or kicked out because your internet wasn't working or something, you can go into there and actually find completed versions of those notes. They're generally color-coded and things like that, and they kind of go through what we did and gave some examples and stuff like that. So it's a really good resource to have when you don't have access to the lesson that's done that day in class. All right. Worksheet, same kind of thing. All these worksheets here are already going to be in that unit packet, but if you want to look for an answer key or something, I'm going to have those answer keys, I think, posted in here. I might move that. I'm not really sure yet because of the whole hybrid model thing, but for now, those answer keys to the worksheets in that packet are going to be here, but these are also other individual worksheets, some duplicates, some not, from that packet that I gave you in class. And if you want some extra practice, you can come here, stuff like that. But these are all kind of extra worksheets that some I'm assigning, some I'm not. Okay. Over here, we have PSSA review, which is clearly a review of PSSA problems. A link to the textbook, which takes you right to the textbook link, which we've logged you into already. Alex, which is that Alex program we started on Friday with the knowledge check. You guys know how Alex works. We've done that before. And the last thing is my contact information. My email is right there. My work phone with my extension gives me to my voicemail. And that's it. So basically, that's how Blackboard works. If you want to ask me any questions, you can, but for the most part, what is in there is all the stuff that you need to know for class. And if you go to this little caret right here, it'll take you to all the other classes that you can go to. In this case, Gianna had organic chemistry. She has academic physics in here. She has Spanish. She has intro to chemistry, U.S. world cultures. For you, it's going to be science or social studies or health or math or whatever it happens to be. But it's all found just by clicking this caret right here or going over to my PRSD and it pops back up again. You'll find out kind of how the whole thing works as you do it. But the most important thing to know is once you log in and click on my class, over here is where all the information is that you're going to need. And probably the most important ones are going to be the week at a glance, which tells you kind of what's upcoming, the unit packets, because that's what we're doing in class, and then probably completed notes as well, because that'll have things in there that maybe you can verify what you have and stuff like that. All the other stuff's important too, don't get me wrong, but those might be the three most important ones, at least for the time being. And moms and dads out there, week at a glance is also going to tell you the most important thing maybe on your minds is what is my homework for the night? Okay. Now I'll be telling the kids on a daily basis what the homework is. But it's also going to be listed in there at the week at a glance. And when you pull that up, you can see what the homework is for Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and what the classwork is for Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. Just again as a reference. All right, guys, any questions, please do not hesitate to let me know. And let's have a great year. All right, take it easy.